Encounters, it's Liam here with another video. I told you I'd have a quick follow-up for the haunted photo booth video I did the other day, so I just wanted to answer some questions and also mention a few things that I forgot to talk about in the previous video. First, I thought I'd mention kind of the logistics that I'm thinking about doing. So basically I'm going to use, instead of using the built-in camera on my computer, I'm going to use a webcam. And what I'm going to do is just have it basically on the other side of a wall panel, and just drill a hole in the wall panel. So really the only thing that anyone will have access to is the lovely big green button that they'll be pushing when they want to start the video, or take the picture rather. That's the general idea. I'll show you what it looks like when I finally build it. A couple other things. Some people asked about support for non-Mac users. Usually I'm on the other side of that saying, but how do I do it on the Mac? But thought I'd mention there is software called SparkBooth, which supports both Mac and PC, I think. I know it supports Windows. I think it supports both. I think it's like sparkbooth.com. You can just Google it, it'll show up. Actually, if you Google like photo booth software, it'll show up. It's the first hit. It's a little expensive, but I think for the price you pay, it's worthwhile. I think it's like 80 bucks or something. I don't know, it seems to have good functionality. I downloaded the demo. I might actually end up using it because what you can do with SparkBooth is you can actually use it to upload to Facebook or upload to like a remote website automatically once the picture's taken. So I think some people have also asked about that. So that's a way that you could do it. I'm also considering maybe writing an Apple script, or a Apple script, what is it, like 1994 really? Anyway, thinking about writing an automator workflow rather, not an Apple script. To actually upload that, I think it would be pretty straightforward. As soon as the picture gets taken, I'll export it and upload it to my website or upload it to Facebook or something. We'll see, I'll play with that, I'll figure out what I'm going to do, but there's a few different ways. Thought about the whole, letting people email it to themselves, just getting like a cheapy keyboard, but I always think about like the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland, and those monitors get just clogged up so quickly just because people are like, I don't know, it takes them forever to email a picture, no matter how simply you do it. So I think the time invested is better just uploading it to a website, which is something else I forgot to mention. I'm also going to print up like little business card sized cards to distribute to people when they leave, and it'll just have the URL on it, or it'll have the Facebook address, whatever I decide to do, and just say, hey, to go see your picture, go to this URL when you get home. So that's my idea there. A couple other things. Because of the way the Teensy board works, I can actually send serial commands to it. It can actually send serial commands out. That's actually how I'm talking to my MP3 board. So if you want to trigger it from another microcontroller, if you're using like a Prop 1 or Prop 2, or if you're using something else, just depends what microcontroller or prop controller you're using, but you can probably trigger it from just about any prop controller. So if you have something that's a really good startle scare, and you just, instead of having like a photo booth, you just want to take pictures of people as they're being scared, you could also do that really easily. It's the same process. If maybe you need to use a relay, maybe you can send the signal directly from your controller, but you can definitely do it. Again, if you have questions about that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. I'll get back to you with some answers. Along the same lines, something cool that you can do also, and I just kind of thought of this recently, I've done a lot of thinking about doing video in my haunt. I'm actually going to use some both in the graveyard in the front, as well as inside the haunt. You could, if you wanted to, depending on what your setup is, you could use the Teensy board as a video trigger. So you could trigger it from like a prop controller. So basically all you do is load up the video on your computer, have the Teensy send whatever command to start the video, whether it's a space bar or whatever it is, depending on your video application. And you can have it send that when your prop controller tells the Teensy to send that command. So kind of cool. Well, a lot of different opportunities here, I think, for what you can do with this board. I looked at my invoice. Yeah, 19 bucks with shipping, so super affordable. I think there was one more thing. I was going to mention, if anyone does want to do this, if you do want to do a photo booth and you're scared of doing the programming or soldering or whatever, let me know in the comments. I can probably do a button for you for 45 or 50 bucks maybe. depending on what you need and how much time it takes. But let me know if you're interested. I'd be happy to walk you through it. Other than that, I think that's everything. So again, hope you guys are having a good week. It is sweltering hot in Southern California, but I think it is everywhere. So hope you guys are finding some air conditioning or a pool, and that it's not hindering your haunt progress. So everyone have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.